Can you see me okay? Might need a little bit more light. Okay. It's a lot different when I try to record videos off of TikTok. By the way, I am off of like, share, and subscribe. I'm off of TikTok. I'm also off Facebook. I'm also off of WhatsApp app, and I'm also off of Snapchat. So just letting you know. So where is everybody from? Oh gosh. So I'm going to show you guys if you can see what it looks like outside because it's in winter. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I don't know where everybody else is from, but if you guys can see how it is outside right now, I'll show you. There's what it looks like outside. Winter Wonderland. So that's what it looks like outside my apartment window. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm going to show you my room. The beautiful lights. It's during the day. The beautiful lights in my room. If you can see behind me. Okay. Now we'll kind of go back and I'll show you in here. If you can see those. And I obviously still have my tree. That's my tree. Okay. So I just kind of wanted to show you that. I haven't been on here in a while, so I have a lot to tell. I have a lot to report. I guess, and there's my tree. That I leave up for a while. I leave that up for a while. Okay. So I guess what I can say is that I might be back on here tonight. I know I haven't posted as much as I said that I was going to post. And I'm sorry about that because I'm in a rut when it comes to my career. I guess we can shut this off. Okay. I do in a lot of ways, like I think I've come on here and talked about this before, but I do in a lot of ways want to be self-employed. You know, I just need enough money. Like I know you can go promote my business and stuff off of GoDaddy. But last time I tried to do that, I don't have, right now, I have income. I do receive Social Security benefits. So it's not like I don't have income. I'm just struggling right now and I'm frustrated because I'm in a position where like the only thing good about where I live in the apartment building is that my 2-bedroom apartment is like the best thing ever. But everything else around it sucks. The staff here suck. I'm independent. I'm a very independent person. I've always been independent. I always will be independent. Nothing's going to stop that from happening. And it's like, I feel like the staff here, or one of the staff, is forcing me. We're just going to call her B because I don't like to exploit somebody off of here. We're just going to say she's B. She's staff B. And it's like, it becomes an invasion of privacy. Because every time I've worked with her, it's an annoyance because she'll just come right on in, and at my dining room table there that you see, right? She'll come right on in and sit down, and the next thing I know, I look at my clock and 3 hours have gone by and we haven't done anything. I'm like, this is not being productive. We can't sit here and blab. Okay. And that's why I'm not motivated to work with her, because I've worked with her in the past and nothing gets done. Nothing is accomplished. Another thing that we went to this wig hair place. And I tried to get stuff going with her. And every time, like, oh, my phone is acting up. Oh, my phone's not working. Okay, well, my time is very precious on this planet. My time is very, very precious. And if you're going to waste my time, just get out and we're not going to bother with you anymore. Okay, I don't have time for this. This is not why I moved here. I moved here so I could have my privacy. I've had problems with other clients, other people in the building. Like, we have one guy who just does not know how to not be quiet. He just is constantly doing something, making noise. And I'm glad this other guy that lived here, I'm going to call him D, he left. I'm so glad when he moved, because he was the first one that was coming to my door and harassing me. And I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. You can go away. Like, I'm trying to get settled in and I don't need to be bothered. And I had to put a sign up on my door. If you guys want to see it, if I can show it to you guys and not have anybody out in the hallway. Okay, this is the sign that I had to put up on my door because I had people and staff and clients or other residents here knocking on my door. Okay, if you need to go back and pause that and read it, be my guest. Okay, just kind of let you a little insight on my frustrations with these people. I personally don't think that staff should be texting other clients. B was doing it, and I've told her numerous of times. I said, look, Thursdays don't work for me, and Thursdays don't work for me because Thursdays I have meetings. I meet with my therapist. And then on top of that, I have to figure out how I'm going to add more content on here. How I'm going to tap into you guys and how I'm going to add more content and what I'm going to produce. And I think I'm still going to do that crime case stuff, but I also want to do some paranormal things as well, like I said before. And if I would be a working psychic, I would be a working psychic. I need to get tarot cards. I'm learning because I'm an Aries. I don't know what sign you guys are, but I'm an Aries. And I am learning how to understand within my sign, the astrological signs that I'm connected to, or in your sun, moon, rising. And mine, I've got a lot. I've got Capricorn, I have Virgo, I have Pisces, Sagittarius. I really don't get along with Sagittariuses. I just really don't. Aquarius, I love Aquariuses. I've done sometimes you do cross-reference readings where I'll listen to Aquarius is very similar to Aries. So I'm noticing like, okay, that seems like the clock just stopped on 10:10. So as I looked at the clock, it's 10:10. So, since I've been doing a lot of spiritual work and stuff, I will see these synchronicities pop up. Okay? So if you want to follow me, I'm off of TikTok. I'm off of WhatsApp app, and I'm also off of Snapchat. So I'm also off of Facebook. I don't try to, it's a whole -4 degrees here, you guys, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I applied at Target part-time. Like I said, I do receive Social Security, so I can't go over like 15 hours per week. It's -2 degrees now. And so I said that on my application that I filled out yesterday for Target. So it's like, I just have all these opportunities, and I do want to come on here, and I do want to be a creator, and I do want to come on here more, and I want to post more videos. Like if I try to post a video off of my phone on here, it takes forever to freaking download. Like that's why I just like coming live. Because if I'm home, if I'm out and about and stuff, like I can post a video, but it's gonna take 5 million years to upload. My phone is so slow when it comes to that. My laptop's like a little better, but it's like I can't. So I'm gonna try, because there's no reason for me not to, especially since I'm more of a homebody. I have started my TSC work program. I finally had my intake meeting, my 45-day meeting. And I met with Jessica, my employment advisor, and me and her will be meeting on Fridays. So, like I would need tarot cards, because I'm very, very interested in, possibly becoming, a working psychic, and being able to connect with you guys, and being able to, up my game here on YouTube. I was gonna say TikTok, but I'm on there too. I'm real big time. I got a lot of followers so far. I almost have 400. So I'm getting up there. In order for me to start making money and stuff, I have to have way, 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 way more followers. And I have to have way, way, way. I'm trying to build my channel. So anyway, now that I said all that, my frustration's here. So I am working with a housing specialist. I haven't talked to her in a while. I feel she will get a hold of me if she needs to. I don't need to be reaching out to her. I know that I have major frustrations with living here, just because it's like, I really honestly just want to be left alone and be just my own independent person. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to feel like I have to be forced to work with staff, So I don't know if you guys know, the reason why I haven't been on here is because I was sick for a while. I went to my doctor's appointment, I think it was a week ago now, on a Wednesday. Yeah, a Wednesday afternoon. And of course, when I went to my doctor's appointment, at first they were not going to test me for COVID. And hang on, let me get what I was taking. I'll show you guys. Show you guys what I was taking. I'll show you what I am taking and what I was taking. Okay. So I go to my doctor's appointment. I usually go to Voyage Healthcare out here in Osseo, Minnesota. So I went to my doctor's appointment and I had to sit in room 19. And I was waiting for the nurse to come in and take, and told her my symptoms. So I had to finally, they were not. They're like, well, we can't, it's been after 5 days. We can't test you for COVID because if we do, it's going to be non-conclusive. And then the nurse came back in. She's like, yeah, we're actually going to test you for COVID. I'm like, good. So, they do all the way deep. Oh, I hate that. Like 5 times in one, 5 times in the other nostril. And I guess the test, came back faster. I didn't have to wait 24 hours. I only had to wait like about 15, 20 minutes for the test results. So finally, the nurse comes in, the nurse practitioner doctor, it was a female doctor, comes in, room 19 where I was. She comes in. She says, well, you don't have COVID. And I was like, oh, so no COVID, negative COVID, COVID-free. Every time I've tested for COVID, I've come out negative, so I want to keep it that way. If I can take precaution and stuff when I go out and stuff like that, it's like I have places I like to go, but I try to keep my distance from people, not try to, because I don't want to, Anyway, she listened to my lungs, she looked in my ears and stuff like that, and all this stuff as it kind of goes with. I do have, I'm getting over it, a upper respiratory bronchial infection, like lungs and stuff. So this is what I had to take. I'm done with it now, but I had to take this. That's what I had to take. Already took it, so that is done. This is what I'm still taking. And I'll show you what it looks like. This. Okay. So I have been tested for COVID. I used to work at a healthcare facility, so I was tested for COVID a lot. Oh, I've never had it. Never came up positive. Always came up negative. That's a good thing. And so before I go out anywhere, I always take precautions. Okay, so before I go out, I always wash my hands all the way up to my elbows, like a doctor, all the way up to my elbows. I use as hot water as I can stand it. I've thoroughly washed my hands. I'll go count to 20, do this, do that, and I'll go do my ABCs, and then I'll rinse real good. And then when it's rinsed real good, I'll use some cold water, Then I will use lots of hand sanitizer. I will use hand sanitizer all over to my hands. And I will even bring my lotion and my hand sanitizer with me, and I'll use it every time, I touch anything, anytime after I use the bathroom. Like, I take precaution. That's why I've never had COVID. And if I need to, I still wear my mask. I have places that I do go to, but I'm just very, very cautious. I just want to let you guys know that God is in control. Okay? And So that's kind of my story. So I've just been in a rut with my career. I want to come on here and see where this could go consistently. I consistently want to continue to go off of TikTok and see if I can get, because then I can possibly make money off of there. But you have to have over like 1,000, 1,000, I don't even know, subscribers or people following you or whatever it is off there. Yeah, I'm just in a rut. I just don't know what to do for my career. I know I do want to be more self-employed. I guess I want to work kind of a simple part-time job. I would like to work very part-time at Target as a cashier, but I can't go over 15 hours per week because the thing is that when my father, before he committed suicide, he was receiving Social Security just like I was. And now I'm getting my Social Security and now I'm getting his. So mine has gone up. Mine's gone up like 1534 or whatever it is. It means I can't go over 15 hours per week. That would probably be more of a question for Social Security to ask. And I think that's something I'm going to do with my employment advisor on Friday. We're going to meet around like 11, I think. And I guess we got to sit down and just kind of narrow it down that I've got to be able to use my artistic abilities. And another thing too is another thing that I'm also interested in is becoming, this is why I'm tapping into my abilities, because when I have done tarot readings, or I have had not personal, but tarot readings off of YouTube, I have been told, and especially off of TikTok, I have been told that I am an earth angel, that I've been called to do something great. And if it starts off here and getting the word out that I'm willing to be a working psychic, I also